Okie doke. Back to playing Last of Us 2. Maybe even finishing The Last of Us 2 in this session.
I have no idea.
It definitely feels like the end of the game is fast approaching. So Nolan's in control now. When he dies, I'll take over.
I knew that was coming. One of those guys can get an arrow through the head.
Oh!
I'm killing now. Fire up. Come here, let me see you. You ready?
Wait, what are you doing? Wait. Fuck, man!
You're fine. Get that little one.
You know it's California because they're wearing shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. What hell of a catch, huh?
Yeah, that's not surprising to me at all.
That she was set up for an ambush?
Oh yeah. Something about the tone of voice from the guy that like she talked to on the radio.
Yeah.
Like kind of.
So is this Ellie finding the boat, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
There was the textures. I knew they'd show up eventually.
Yeah, a little late to the party, but you know.
Where did you go from here?
Yeah, doesn't she know how to mark every route she's gonna take on a map?
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Yeah, that was some real stupid OPSEC shit on Ellie's part.
Yep.
Like, if she wasn't that dumb with the map, they would have gotten out of there before Abby found them.
Yeah. A little fish dinner. Does it still have robots?
I don't see any. Owen probably took them.
That yeah. There's a robot collection. Vast robot collection. Gonna go up. There we go.
How would she get up to the street from here?
Have you been to Santa Barbara?
Yeah. Why?
I was just wondering if you knew if this was, like...
It would have been like a long time ago.
I think I've been through Santa Barbara.
Let's see, you think it's worth it running up the beach, see if there's anything?
Yeah.
That log kind of like... Looks like it has like a gator face or something.
Yeah, I could see that. Maybe there's a trading card or something up here.
Yeah.
I wonder how the seagull population would be without humans to, like, try to maintain it.
Oh, he's kind of sunburned.
Yeah? Is she from Boston?
Yeah, I think she was from that area. Because I know, like, her parents died, like, shortly after she was born. But I think she was born in Boston, yeah.
She should have an accent then. Clearly someone's little camp here. Wow, look at all the stuff she has. Holy crap.
We got all kinds of stuff. Look at this.
Is it like all the stuff that we had
Yeah, I think so.
when we lost control of her
Yeah, I think so.
initially? What do you have equipped? So we got rifle, shotgun. Switch that out for the bow. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna miss that hunting pistol though.
Dude, that was pretty sweet. But Ellie's got a pump action shotgun. That's cool too.
This looks promising.
Can we upgrade her at all? Look at all those pills. Smoke bombs.
Craft more arrows?
More arrows, I think, yeah.
Explosive arrows?
Sure.
That might come in handy for something.
Takes explosive and tape. Cool, now we got one of those. We're going to switch back to your regular ammo on that. There we go. We haven't used her, like, upgraded rangefinder on the bow or whatever, right?
No.
I don't think we've shot an arrow since we got that.
No, I don't think so. Looks like
Bougainvillea.
Bougainvillea, yeah.
Yeah, it's Southern California. I was just thinking about... Ooh. I was just thinking about Santa Barbara. Just got me thinking of Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
They're coming for you,
coming
Barbara.
for you, Barbara. I was like, I don't think that took place in California.
No. I don't think they specify, but it definitely felt like a flyover state. Right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Is calling something a flyover state, like, insulting?
I think it's supposed to be, but I don't know. I don't think the flyover states care.
Okay.
I think they use it as like a rallying cry, like, yeah, the rest of the coastal states don't give a shit about us. To them, we're just flyover states.
They took it and made it their own, like, Yankees.
Yeah, and the N-word.
Now what?
Except that you're still allowed to call flyover states.
Yeah.
Santa Barbara proper is that way.
So we're gonna go to that house and find, like, evidence that she'd been nabbed.
Probably.
Is Ellie gonna show up and, like, rescue her? Be like, no, I must be the one to kill her.
I mean, how interesting would it be?
That's infected over there.
I didn't see it.
Up against the U-Haul.
Oh, yeah, okay. I see it now. Like, how interesting would it be if
There's someone wandering over there.
she gets there... Yeah, I see it. She gets there just to find out that, like, they were killing her anyway. Like, if Ellie had never come here, she'd be dead anyway. Right?
Yeah.
Like, that's gotta be, like, shit for trying to get closure, though.
Right. Clicker around here somewhere.
Alright, so hold up here. What do we got?
That might be the... That's...
So that's a runner. That's also a runner.
Somewhere we can hear a clicker.
Yeah. So, Can you get this runner without alerting that other runner who can see you?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Well, I don't know. And it might have line of sight through there. No, maybe you can grab it. You move! They were trying to get the fuck out of town. I think it's up higher. Like up the street further.
Yeah. Doubt we can get inside this house.
Might be able to get inside the garage, though. Watch out for this guy, though. If you had the crossbow, I'd say you could attempt a shot at him. But I really don't see you getting a headshot from this distance.
No, I got one per game and I already used that back in Seattle.
Like one good shot
Yeah. Get that one guy like way up high on that.
on the scaffolding.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like there's a bunch of infected, man.
Yeah.
Rattlers.
I think that's that gang. They got the snake motif.
Oh, yeah. I was like, is that some
I
kind
wanna
of
hear
new
the ping
infected?
I want to hear the ping pong joke.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I lived in this area, I'd like try to get that quad working.
God, it's just like echoing all throughout this area.
Yeah. It seems pretty deliberate. So what do you think here?
Oh, I don't know. I guess wait for this guy to come back over here and shoot him, maybe?
If he's close enough, I'd shoot him with a silenced pistol. No, I don't think he's gonna come close enough. You might have to like wait on the left side of this bush or something for him to... Or her. Sounds like a female.
Yeah.
You might have to wait like on the left side of that bush over there for her to come near and like jump out of the bushes and grab her. Like a creep. She's coming back this way. I think if you go back down around this fountain or whatever that was up here, or it's just a planter, I guess. Go back down around this way, you might be able to get a better angle of approach here.
It's hard to pinpoint where that clicker... I wonder if there's actually a clicker around or if there's just background noise.
I'm sure
Try
there's
to make it like... There's a whole bunch of them here.
I'm sure there's a clicker around, and I think it's just like up at the next house. So I think you just don't need to worry about that clicker right now. It sounds like it's a ways off by the echo.
Yeah.
Oh, what if about over here to the left of this bush? You might be able to get up closer to its path. Hold on, look back to the right. Yeah,
think
it's
it
on
might
the
be
other
behind
side of
that
that. It's
bush.
on the other side of that bush. You can see it just sort of flickering in.
Yeah.
Maybe hiding behind that pickup would be the best.
That
spot.
pickup?
Yeah. Because the clicker's not going to see you.
Right.
I don't think.
Oh shit, there's another runner
Okay.
right over there.
Well, I'd wait till this one turns around and go and grab it.
Yeah.
Like, right through the temple.
Why doesn't everyone just carry a knife? I don't know what the...
Yeah.
He's the only one in the post-apocalypse that's got the right idea about all this.
Dude, there was a whole set of kitchen knives in that house that Abby got nabbed
Yeah,
in.
and you couldn't even get sharp objects from it. Anyway, that signal right there is another runner.
No, that's the
Oh,
clicker.
that's the clicker. Well,
But
there's
there's
another
another runner over there, yes.
runner.
So the thing to do is
Yeah. Shoot the runner.
maybe shoot the runner if you can get a clear enough shot from close enough. Something was up here to the left.
Yeah.
I think
no.
up that way. Look up a little bit, because it's like uphill to the left here. Something was up there.
There's so much like shifting light from the foliage that sometimes it's hard to discern if I'm looking at a sound or what.
Yeah, let's move up next to this bush here and see if we can get a better view of things. Might be able to figure out how to move
Oh,
up.
it's a stalker.
Oh boy, and you're
Stalker
not
over
gonna
there.
get the jump on it, probably.
Nope.
They die pretty easy if you can hit it.
Yeah, but pinpointing it, one thing. There's definitely a stalker that ran through that gap right over there.
I didn't see it, but I'll take your word for it. Did it move left to right or right to left?
Left or right.
Okay, so it's over towards the clicker, we think?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that was to the left.
Oh,
Oh, there
it
he is.
right there.
Up, 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 up. There you go. See the dot?
Shit.
There. I think you need to stop going for the headshot. Just go for a body shot on it.
Am I on it?
No, the dot moves down to show you the height you need to shoot at. Did you catch
Yeah, I
that?
saw that. I'm just...
They die pretty easy. If you get a body shot in stealth mode, it might kill it. At least from right here, you don't have to worry about the clicker at all.
Yeah.
I think if you move up any further, it's gonna start stalking you.
Yeah.
That was to the left. It sounded like. I think it's like on the other side of this bush here, towards that car back there.
Yeah.
Sounds like it moved back into that open area where it was before.
Maybe.
I mean, if you can stealth kill the stalker, that'd be great, but like, there's not a whole lot of infected in the area that I think you have to worry about.
There he went. right there.
That rangefinder's pretty cool. Oh,
Shit, I hit a bush or something.
up. So when you're in the area over it, it drops down, and so that's how you line it up, I guess.
Yeah. But I hit something. I'm gonna use up all the arrows if I keep doing this, though.
Whatever. He's got some stamina to be able to just hold the draw for a while like that.
Yeah, I don't...
There he is. There, you got it. There's definitely another stalker in the area.
Yep.
Sounded like it was kind of to the left. There he is.
Fuck. Come on.
Oh, might as well pull out the revolver or the rifle. That works too. That was a good shot. I'm not going to give you credit for being a good shot with that. I think that was just luck, but it looked good.
Let's go see if I can pick up any of these arrows I launched over here.
I'm going to guess no, unless you can recover the one from the guy you hit. Although you were able to recover one that you lodged in the side of that crate when we were sneaking through the scar area.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look at that. I guess it
Got
depends
one.
on what it hits, what it embeds in.
Yeah, and there's probably some randomness to it.
Yeah. Like hitting a tree, you probably have a pretty decent chance of recovering it versus if you hit that cinder block wall or something.
Right. So, I don't know. Probably not any others.
You ever seen an arrow shatter?
Yeah.
Was it some jackass kid at scout camp? You just like
an
hit
arrow,
the dirt?
Yeah, well, an arrow had missed the target and hit like a rock. And it just splintered that fiberglass shaft.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a kid,
I don't think it wasn't like anything he did on purpose. It's just the kid had no idea what he was doing. And
yeah, there was a kid, I think, I want to say it was at Potosi. Potosi actually had a really good archery instructor. Like, he bow hunted and stuff, as I recall, and, like, knew what he was doing. And, I mean, he taught me to shoot. I'm a fair shot with a bow.
yeah.
For someone who, like, doesn't ever practice it. But he taught me how to shoot, and I picked it up pretty easily from him.
Yeah, I remember.
But there was this one kid that just like kept hitting short of the berm.
Was he not drawing the bow all the way back?
So it was a 20-pound bow that he was using. Because he had like 20-pound bows and 40-pound bows, all recurves at the archery range there. But we were only shooting at like 50 feet. Is there anything else to grab out here?
I'm wondering.
Because I'm guessing that's the way to continue, right?
Probably. Curious though if this is the way to continue.
Maybe. But anyway, this kid, yeah, just like kept hitting short of the targets and like broke 2 arrows, and the instructor was like, "All right, you're done. You're gonna keep breaking our shit. You're done."
Yeah, that's got to be the way to continue. Yeah, I remember the first summer camp I went to, and I was learning archery, and the instructors were shitty. Mostly, like, because they were all teenagers, and it was like,
They were just playing grab ass the whole
yeah,
time.
it was like, well, it was like two guys and a girl,
Oh boy, yeah, I know.
and they were
Say
all
no
like
more.
16,
I get it.
17 years old.
Yeah, I see where you're going. I
Yeah,
got it.
they had really no interest in teaching it until like our adult leaders went and complained
Yeah,
um
to the council.
until
or
yeah,
to the
then they
camp-
started
camp
putting like
counselors.
they started putting like an adult counselor out there, and suddenly like, oh, okay.
I don't. It seems weird that there wouldn't have been an adult counselor at the archery range anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I think,
I mean, it's not. Again, it's not the rifle range, but still.
well, it was like right near the rifle range.
So the idea is that those guys are also watching the
Yeah,
archery?
but they didn't really. I mean,
But I mean, those guys are busy dealing with a bunch of kids with loaded guns.
yeah, exactly. So
Do you want to see if you can use your rangefinder from here to?
I do want to see if I can do that.
It doesn't look like it's doing it for you. You
I
might
haven't
be too far
I haven't
away.
drawn the.
Oh. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Oh, was that a headshot? I couldn't tell. Was the crosshair?
I don't know.
It was like against the light background. I couldn't tell what the shape of the reticle was.
Yeah,
the red.
the rangefinder only comes when you draw the bow. I hadn't drawn it yet.
Oh, okay.
I was just waiting for the thing to stop moving.
Gotcha. So anyway,
before I bothered.
yeah, the guy who taught me archery at my first summer camp.
Mhm.
He's the camp was understaffed at the time, and so he was at the range by himself, like no other counselors or anything.
Yeah.
But he and Dad became buddies over the course of the week. So Dad was just like up there helping him during classes and stuff, just as a pair of adult eyes,
Aw, damn.
you know.
Yeah.
Wait, go back, turn around, spin around, spin the camera, stop and spin. There it is. Did it break?
We're, oh,
Yeah, it broke.
It's totally broken.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, they were both in the army, so like
Yeah,
they got to talk about army shit.
I got my archery merit badge there, but I didn't just barely. It wasn't till like at a different range, like with a better
Cut through here.
instructor, that I actually like learned
Like really learned how to.
learned how to shoot.
Yeah.
well, or how to So CBB.
Is this a robot?
73.
So good, yeah.
All right.
Future Alliance.
Their users test their latest AI ethics technology. I bet that failed.
All right. It looks like there's some alcohol under the sink there.
Yeah.
Man, it sure seems like there
and a
isn't.
pill.
How's our health?
Ooh.
You should use a health kit and then make a
Yeah.
health kit.
Yes, I should.
Is there another health upgrade for Ellie that we haven't gotten?
I don't know.
So we got one. Abby had two, right?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But Abby's bigger than Ellie.
That's true. There was definitely a lot more like pitched fighting as Abby than as Ellie. And I don't know if that's just because we're bad at sneaking or because they designed it that way. To like, oh, that's Ellie's style, you know?
Yeah.
Is there anything else up here? Is it
I
just
don't know
this
yet.
room in the bathroom?
This would be a really expensive house
In Santa
in
Barbara?
Santa Barbara.
Yeah, I mean, this is like... Oh, just bump the mic there. On the beach stuff, this is a couple $1 million home.
I mean, and is a really big house.
It's big.
Look at this Spanish tile here.
Yeah. Like, ooh, Spanish tile house in Santa Barbara. How original.
You can't go down so you have to drop down, I guess.
Yep. And it's just one of those, like, not allowed to go back points in the game they always put in.
Yeah, usually it means there's a fight, like, right down here, though. Or, not usually, but often.
Ooh, look at all that infected
Right.
nonsense. Ooh, to your left. Is that a shambler? That's a shambler. That's also a shambler.
Yep.
So, bombs and Molotovs or the flamethrower?
I don't have a flamethrower.
Right. Molotovs and bombs then? Can you set a trap like up here by this tipped over seat?
Here?
Yeah, like right next in this archway here. And then maybe set up one on the other side. And then if you wait till... Do they see you?
No. Ah,
Yes!
shit! God, that scared me.
Pull out your rifle. Or your shotgun. Oh, got that guy. Got that guy. So I guess upgrading the rifle was totally worth it.
Ah,
Fucking shamblers. Or, stalkers. Watch out for his counter. Man, you, like, actually jumped in your chair.
yeah, well, like, this thing, like, just came out from the left. I didn't see it.
I heard it coming.
Abby, these infected killed you.
Well, so...
Get out of here.
When those guys were like, "Oh, good catch," what do you think they were referring to? What do you think they're gonna do with her? They gonna eat her?
It sounded kind of rapey.
Okay. That seems pretty straightforward.
12
Like,
inch.
I
I feel like a lot of people shrug off arrows through the shoulder in this, though.
that would hurt like a motherfucker.
Alright. Anything in particular you think would be good? Let's see. We've
Capacity
upgraded
on the
damage and everything we can.
capacity on the shotgun or the rifle, I think. So did that thing have a removable magazine this whole time, or was that not removable?
I don't know. I've never seen her reload it, so does she have, like, stripper clips? Like,
No, she loads the rounds individually.
oh, does she? Oh, I didn't check to see if we could afford anything else.
What's it gonna take to get capacity on the shotgun?
Probably like 50.
Yeah. Well, we haven't looked around this whole bottom floor yet, so maybe we'll find enough parts for that. We need 8 more.
Yeah.
Well, there's 9.
There's 9, so...
Alright, let's do it. Like, oh, we need some more. Turn around. Hey! Gonna put a tube extension on. Gonna make sure it's cleaned out, I guess.
Alright.
Nifty. Alright, don't forget to reload everything.
You don't forget to reload everything.
I usually don't. Damn, now we got 6 rounds in the shotty. Dude, in an apocalypse situation, like, you'd end up with, like... Oh, just bump the mic. You would end up with, like, just a variety of like, you'd have like some 3-inch rounds, some like 2 3/4 inch rounds, like mixed into a pump like that.
We need some rifle rounds if we can find some.
Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Can we make anything with that canister? Do we need to replace anything? What about our trap mine?
Trap mine?
Yeah.
Like,
2, I guess.
yeah.
Anyway, so my suggestion until
Make some
that
more arrows?
yeah, probably. My suggestion until you got ambushed from the left side there was gonna be to set the trap mine, the second trap mine, and then back up and wait till the shambler came into view and hit it with an explosive arrow.
Yeah, that's what I was like probably gonna do.
Or throw a Molotov at it. One or the other.
It's probably what I would have wound up
Oh, is that a
doing.
fainting couch? No, it's just a day bed.
Yeah.
Damn. I got excited when I thought it was a fainting couch.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like the opulence of owning a fainting couch. Right?
Because they're associated with like the wealthy, like.
In the Victorian era. Yeah, so it's just like has this something on the chair over there.
Just look at it. Yay!
Shotgun
A
ammo.
shell.
Yeah, so it's just like because of the association, it just feels like
Oh, look at
particularly
this old, like,
extravagant.
record player.
Yeah, this like old timey record player and like pull out they play like 9-inch Nails vinyl on it or something.
Here, they got
Expecting
another
like
one.
Cab Calloway? Nah. Ooh, sharp bits. And a cordless phone that's in remarkably good condition.
Alright, I think that's everything.
I believe so. Alright. So the bombs, though, like, really helped in there.
Yep.
There's gotta be a street around here.
Like, they damaged the... They took out almost all of the stalkers. And I wonder if, like, they were the reason why that one died in one shot from a body hit with the rifle.
I think so.
Like, it was already weakened from the explosive.
Yeah, because I couldn't imagine that would have done enough damage to the body.
Yeah, the other one you hit, like, right in the face.
Yeah.
Okay. Santa Barbara's downhill. 24, 25 constants.
I wonder if there actually is a 24-25 constants. She
Yeah.
likes drawing moths?
Yes. Hit the mic.
Thick morning gloom. I can tell you Southern California is not too spread out.
Well, I mean, it's a very large.
I mean, it's a huge area, but it's packed with people.
Well, maybe she means like it's just too much area to cover.
Here's a military truck. They apparently came here. We good on first aid kits and stuff? Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I could heal and make another one.
Yeah, you're like half health. Might be worth it. So you can make a first aid kit with this like lighter fluid here.
Yeah.
That's gonna be real good on your wound.
I mean, she doesn't have to be.
I was gonna say you're gonna start sliding at some point. Ooh, can you get over without sliding and grab this? Ah!
Son of a bitch.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
You were too quick on the draw, Nolan.
Yep.
Hey, can you crawl up under that thing? In the driver's seat? No?
No.
Damn. It looked like that. I mean, that would be the kind of area to hide like a collectible in, right?
Yeah.
Although most of the trading cards have been at most hidden inside a drawer. Don't recommend going that way.
Not that way.
Jeez, Nolan, you can't be scratching your nose running through a place like this. Oh, it's like right there. So is that one... Okay, so these two are runners, and I don't hear a clicker.
That one's kind of far away.
Yeah, so I don't think you have to worry about it just yet. Now, can that one see over to this area directly below you? Like, if you hop down, you have no cover to kill it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get a headshot from here?
Try.
I'd wait till it turns around, so you don't have the shoulder in the way.
Oh, is there a way to hold her breath now? Like L3 maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh, and you start to waver even more afterwards.
yeah,
You gotta do it like real quick.
makes sense. But yeah, so I wait till it gets back over here and stops again, and then pop it.
Shit. I was trying to push L3 and I nudged the... Come on, it's not... Alright.
No, it did it. But it only affects you for like a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
There you go. So now you should be able to just hop down when this one turns around. Or is like all the way to the right here. Although that might hurt you from that distance. You're definitely going to have like a second to recover from the drop.
Yeah.
So maybe go around to the left.
Wait for her to walk over.
Yeah. Nice job. So I find it interesting that now she's like stabbing him in the side of the head. At the beginning of the game, wasn't she like stabbing into their throats and like ripping him out?
Yeah, maybe?
Maybe she like...
Maybe that's the quicker stealth kill mechanic.
Yeah, that could be. I forgot we had gotten that. We got that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
I know we got it for Abby. Alright, so that's also a runner.
Trying to wait to see if she comes up this hill before I drop down. I think she does.
No. So what does she go to? Like, where's her far right end? Is it that? Or does she come further right?
I don't know.
If you go around to the right, can you get up closer while staying in cover? Because it looks like around to the left is not really anything. You look to the right. It sounded like there was rustling coming from over there.
Could have just been me moving.
Yeah, I
So we think
suppose.
down right here behind this bush and follow her over?
Yeah, I think so. Doesn't look like there's anyone who will see you. Yeah, now go get her. Get her. Yeah. Seems weird that they would give you so many, like, just easy kills through an area this late in the game. Like, even the area of the two shamblers really wasn't that bad.
It's because we got awesome.
You think that's what it is? You'd think
Probably
the
not.
game would, like, get sufficiently more difficult to match that, right? To account for that.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what do you think that is?
Doesn't look like it's moving. Oh, it's in a trap.
Now this is gonna be a trap for me, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, back to this, huh?
Oh! Damn it.
Draw your pistol and shoot the rope. It's just like that garage.
Yeah, except there are a bunch of shamblers running at me. Or
Bunch
not
of
shamblers,
infected?
but infected running at me. Was she in too much pain? Like, was her pistol not on her hip there?
Abby.
Oh, dude, her lips are all chapped and cracked.
We got a live one.
It's this asshole again.
This bitch is fucked up.
Ooh.
We'd be lucky if she lasts a month. Can we please just say we're done for the day?
Yeah. Yeah, get that thing down. Let's reset the traps.
Really, man? I mean, is she even worth the trip back? It's not like.
Hey, get you?
No.
This is a fucking idiot.
Something funny?
Looks like you shit your pants.
Fuck you say?
Oh, bitch.
Oh, you like funny, huh?
She's got her knife in her hand, huh? No?
We don't need
No, man,
this.
she's fucked up anyway, man. Come on. Yeah, it's funny, right? It's funny.
Serious?
Come on. Laugh.
She should just go. Oh, there she goes. Damn.
Wait. You said Abby. You're looking for an Abby, right? We picked one up a couple months ago.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no, big girl. Blonde. Arms like mine. She's a scrawny kid with cuts by his mouth. Yeah, that's her. You let me go. I'll tell you where she is. Get to her before that infection takes over.
Talk.
She's in a holding cell at our camp.
Where is that?
Head that way till you hit the railroad track. That'll lead you to a resort. We keep them in the tall, round building.
She's gonna kill him anyway, right?
I swear.
Something familiar about that guy. Like, he looks like an actor or something.
Yeah.
Oh, got a new rifle.
She's lost a lot of blood, man.
Yep.
I think dangling... Oh, just bumped the mic. You think dangling upside down with the wound above her heart might be the only thing that saved her.
Traxter Resort. Tall round building.
High caliber. Oh, that's getting all the weapons, I think.
Traxter
Yeah.
Resort. Tall round building.
Did you at least treat that injury or something? Kinda?
I mean, look where it is. It'd be difficult to stitch on your own.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Go back. Is that a gun? He's got a gun. God damn it.
Shit.
So they doing, like, gladiatorial fighting or something?
Tell the others to search the area.
Oh, silence submachine gun.
That got out. Watch out for infected.
Yeah.
Shit.
I find out anyone helped him. They're going in the fucking pool. Waste.
He was acting up for a while. This is the third this month.
What do we think? Shoot this guy in red and then the first?
People on the gate need to do their fucking jobs. Go
Um,
I want to know who the one.
yeah.
The silence submachine. Maybe he turns away from me. Alright, so no zoom.
Shit! Cole! Fucking ambush! That way! It came from that way!
Oh, is there a dog over there? Look out to this guy on the right.
Who the fuck's out there? Check the
You
perimeter.
can throw a Molotov at one of them from here without exposing yourself.
Right.
I wish... Can you do select fire? Can you do not fully automatic on this thing?
I don't know.
Nope.
Doesn't look like it.
Because that'd be super cool.
Everyone report in. Nothing to report.
So, like, that's really cool. And I can see where it'll be super useful on a New Game Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you just don't get access to everything until you get it in the story, maybe?
Shit. I let go of the wrong button first. I wanted to drop back down, and then I let go of the...
I mean,
Shit.
but you can get it from now. For now.
We don't see anyone.
Damn, you waited too long.
Oh, right there.
Oh, you could just Molotov the two of them right there, dude. Well, you waited too long.
Yeah, well.
Better get your gun back out. Kill that dog.
Oh my god.
You guys really are the worst. You deserve this.
These guys suck.
Big group. I better find her before these idiots kill her.
Ooh. Don't forget to reload then. Rifle ammo. Kill.
Other kind rifle ammo.
Is our rifle fully reloaded? Now that it has that extended mag? Nope. So I think the faster reload, because we got a faster reload speed on the rifle, right?
I think so.
I think that might have been a like stripper clip. Is like how they handled that.
I don't know, my arrow was somewhere around here, right? When I let it go.
No.
No?
No, it was to the right. It was over here. Because you were aiming at the dog like when he's in front of this truck or something, weren't you?
Maybe.
I think you were.
I think I lost the arrow, probably.
Well, go look in front of the truck. I'm pretty sure he was like over here between the truck and these pillars. Yeah, I think basically if it doesn't hit a tree or like a wood fence or something, it's gone. Like, there's no way you're recovering it.
Alright.
Well, it seems like this building's probably decent looting. Oop. But yeah, I'm curious how a New Game Plus is handled. Like, because I know you're supposed to keep all the upgrades and whatnot, but I wonder if it's like, do you not start off with all the weapons? Did you New Game Plus in the first one at all?
No.
Yeah, I only played through it the one time. So.
Yeah, once I played through it the first time, I was like, well, I'm not prepared to play through that again. Just, you know.
We got pipe. Don't need no stupid board.
Right?
Because like there's some spots in this game where if you have the silenced submachine gun, are just going to be way easier.
Right.
So yes, I'm just full on health.
So.
Yeah, I'm just curious if like if you don't get access to the weapons until you normally do, but then it has all the upgrades you put on it, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess I'll find out whenever we beat this.
Yeah.
Which
Check that building over there.
I thought was gonna have happened by now. I was not expecting this much like post Seattle gameplay.
No, I wasn't either. And I think it might even be quite a bit of stuff continuing on.
Yeah.
Ooh, arrows.
It's like we went on for so long in our last episode because we're like, surely we're like right there.
Well, it felt like the end. I was like, all right, we're done.
Yeah. Is that a pacing problem, would you say?
I don't know. I think it's different in something like a video game, which is a long form storytelling anyway. So like in a movie, yeah, it would be weird.
Yeah, it would be weird if there was like an hour of movie after Luke blew up the Death Star, right?
Yeah, I mean Lord of the Rings got away with it, but
In the extended version. I think there was more stuff in the extended version, right?
yeah, maybe. I just remember a lot of people were like, the movie ended. Why are there more ending? Well, there's a lot of epilogue stuff.
Well, and what's weird too is they do the Battle of Pelennor Fields, and you're like, whew, man, that was the big epic battle.
Now we do the Battle of the Black Gate or whatever.
Yeah, now we do another big epic battle. Not as big, but yeah, Return of the King is like 70% battles. Oh, this guy's over there.
Yep.
When you said follow the train tracks to the resort, I was like, ooh, we going to Disneyland?
2, 3. I think there's another person inside that building. There's a dog over there with that guy.
Oof.
Woof indeed.
I said oof, not woof.
Oh.
To the right. The guy moved up.
Yeah.
You could get him with the bow from here pretty easily, I think. Especially when he's all, like, stopped like that. Waited too long. Maybe he'll come back. Because he stopped and was stood, like, stock still there for a second.
Yeah. Are there, like, no groups, large groups of people in this post-apocalypse that aren't just really fucking shitty?
People in Jackson. Nice. Headshot. And he's far enough away, I don't think anyone's gonna see him.
Yeah. Like, there's that group in the first game, they were cannibals.
Yeah.
Right, which is bad.
The Nolan North guy.
Yeah.
Fuck, you went right over his shoulder, dude.
I'll check it out.
Hit the mic. Yeah, but like so the cannibalism is a bad thing, but their reasoning for going after Joel or looking for Joel is because he killed a bunch of them at the university.
Yeah. As I recall.
Yeah. So
I think, well, don't kill that guy there.
yeah, that's true. There's someone in there in that building, I think.
But I think if you wait till he goes over by the van again,
Yeah.
and just don't shoot over his right shoulder this
Van
time.
again, but not a Vanagon.
No. Come on, dude.
Um.
Go behind the van. Yeah.
So yeah, and I mean they shot it, and so they shot at him. Because they just assumed he was infected.
Right.
Like broke some glass or something over there.
Yeah.
Which is actually a reasonable assumption. I mean, there's like a reason, at least in as far as that group goes, they gave a reasoning for like their aggressiveness.
Yeah. You think you can get your arrow back from that first guy you shot?
Maybe.
I think
I'm gonna be.
I don't think you'll be spotted from over here, dude. You're pretty fucking far away from everyone.
There's 2 guys and a dog over there.
Can you see into the convenience store or whatever across the street?
There's somebody in there.
I know there's someone in there. I was wondering if you could see into it.
Eh.
Yeah, there he is. Is there only the one?
I don't know.
Well, you think if you went far left, you could cross the street without being noticed by the guy with the dog.
Alright, I killed that one guy over there, though. Oh, you're talking about, like, over by the van?
Yeah, so no, I mean over by the bridge. Like, if you went far, far left,
No, I know, but you're talking about retrieving my arrow from that guy?
both of them.
Okay.
The little icon came up for a headshot on each of them. Or maybe that icon just means a one-hit kill. Well, no, you've gotten one-hit kills that were just the X. Oh yeah, through this depression over here, you won't be seen by nobody. Because if there's only the one guy in that store, you might be able to
Just stealth kill
just
him.
stealth kill him.
Yeah.
And if you do that, you could probably just... Ooh, who's seen... Oh, that's a window there.
Yep.
Well, line yourself up with the van, so the van's between the two of you, and... So it's weird that that guy hasn't seen his dead buddy here.
Yeah.
I think it's just the one in there.
So,
So when he turns around, you could probably go up and hide behind that low wall there below the window.
yeah.
Maybe the sound you heard was him dropping the gun.
It sounded like glass breaking, though. It
I
wasn't
know.
like a clatter. It was like, ka-ch. But if it fell on some broken glass. So when he turns around, just hop over here and...
Well, does he
There's-
go a little to the right here? Because
Yeah,
the guy
there's
walked
somebody
past
there.
that window down there.
Yeah.
So if you could leave that shelf between the two of you, that'd be good.
I know.
It's like this is the only place we've seen so far where everyone's wearing shorts.
Yeah, well, it's Santa Barbara.
I mean, if you're gonna live somewhere in a, post-apocalyptic situation and there's no AC or anything anymore, Southern California would probably be the best, right?
Yeah, well, like we said, I was curious how often this guy comes by. It seemed like when he went to the left by the window, it was a while for him to, like, get back, so I might be able to jump in there, kill this guy, then hop back out.
Once he goes back by again.
Yeah. But yeah, like you were saying, like a dry climate. You know?
A dry climate with relatively mild summers and mild winters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Wyoming must be hell in the winter with no, central heat.
Shut it. Relax.
Nah.
There's just like the guy with the dog and one other guy.
They never came this far over before, did they?
I don't think so.
You think he'll see that body? Maybe you should get the submachine gun out and just hose them. The two of them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they see the body. It's gonna get your scent.
We got a live one! In that shop!
Alright. Now this guy you should go loud for, because I think he's the only one left.
Get another angle!
You know.
Oh, fuck.
Nope. Oh, this one has a helmet. You should pull out the revolver, I think. Because they don't seem to be...
Nice try!
Any others?
Alright. Now let's see if we can get all that ammo back.
My side.
helmet
Tracks.
would be good.
Like, was that a legit, like, where are the tracks, or was that like a to remind the player where you need to go comment? Because, I mean, you, like, walk through a train station and, like, past a boxcar. I would think she knows.
Yeah.
Ooh. Anyway, let's see if we can get our arrow back. Arrows.
Yeah. So, pretty kind of went around this guy. Nope, that's a broken arrow.
Oh, maybe that's... Oh, that sound must have been the faceplate on his helmet?
Oh yeah, because like the arrow hit him right
Below it.
right
Like, in the
below
neck, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's lucky then, because if you'd have hit him in the head, it probably wouldn't have killed him.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, Captain Jack. Meet me down by the railroad track. That was back behind you there. It was in front of that car. That train car. No. Over there. No. But it was over here.
Probably next to where this.
Maybe the
gun
body
is.
disappeared already? Did the
Maybe.
bodies despawn? Oh, there you go.
There's my arrow. Maybe they do.
Well, we got the arrow back. That's the important thing.
That is
We don't need to ogle a dead body. Anyway, was there ammo on the other... that last guy?
I think I checked already.
Did you check all of them?
Fuck all these groups. Yeah. The Rattlers.
Yeah, so like one of the you getting a phone call, Nolan.
Yeah, but I don't recognize the phone number.
Anyway, so one of the is there anything in these displays? Yeah. There seems to be health in these a lot. Oh, look at all this stuff! Oh, look at all this stuff! Oh man, so much stuff. One of the negative reviews I saw for this game was basically complaining that the game goes too heavy into the like people becoming pieces of shit in the apocalypse, and how like literally every group you encounter outside of Jackson are like
Really shitty.
like murder cults or like, you know, paramilitary douchebags or terrorist, you know, former terrorist groups essentially and whatnot, cannibals.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, that, you know, like, yeah, I mean, you'd get some of that obviously, but you know, literally everyone. I'm like, well, I think the implication is that these groups being
Killed all the nice
killed
people.
all the nice people. I mean, that was kind of always the impression I got.
Yeah. Guess I can't go in there.
Doesn't look like it. Florence and the machine.
Okay.
That was me.
Tracks to the resort.
Were you planning to also get the Demonifuge graphic novel? Because that also came
yeah.
out this week. You just didn't. Don't know if we didn't see it or what.
I think that there's more.
I think they're the same.
Oh, no.
Should reload that. This was a beer train. First class and no class. Wow. There's the big round building. So they just made them slaves? Is that all?
Looks like.
That looks like a tall, round building.
So what if like Ellie gets in there and sees the condition
Get in there.
that Abby's in as a slave and just like, nah, she can stay.
Yeah.
There's stuff over here.
Probably.
Gotta get all the stuff we can. Uh-oh.
What if?
You think that's the person who left the note?
Yeah. Oh no, that's a rattler, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
So what if like you're in the middle of like breaking in when this other group shows up and just starts killing everyone and you get caught in the crossfire?
That'd be interesting. Go under the train car, maybe?
Probably. Kinda. Probably nothing else out here.
Hello.
A good pair of bolt cutters would probably be really handy in the post-apocalypse.
Yeah.
Just ka-chick.
Come on, you can do it. Just a little closer, buddy.
Dude, leave him alone. He can't feel anything.
Oh, fuck that. I promised him I'd do this to him.
This is such a fucked up hobby.
Bet you wish you didn't try to escape now, don't you, Anthony?
Think I could like free that?
Yes, I think you should. I think you maybe get up. Yeah. Just like pull the cotter pin out. Oh, is that guy infected?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So if this person we can convince to come in here. Ooh.
Shit.
Yeah, you need to move now.
Oh fuck.
I'll be seen from behind, I think. No? Interesting. Now you can move back to the other side of the crate. Oh,
No, I
shit.
can't.
How? Grab that guy.
Got anything? Oh! Someone fucking got him! Come on, spread out. We gotta stop this.
I don't know. I like this silenced rifle thing.
Yeah, but you have such little ammo for it.
Yeah, I know.
There's still someone behind you.
No.
I think the person behind you now jumped down.
How'd they get past us?
Yep. These guys are the worst.
They really are. I think his helmets ruined their
Field of vision.
their field of vision.
All right, let's see if we can convince this guy to. Let's see if this guy will come in here. Nope. You should go after him. Perfect.
I'll check in the building.
Alright, that should not have worked out as well for you as it did.
Nope. It should have fucked me over really hard.
Yeah, so what... Like, if you were to do it again, the thing to do would be to let that guy out and not go inside the cargo container, but be on this side of it. And grab that person when they ducked around. Over here.
Yeah. Let's go grab some ammo.
Yeah.
Come on.
Swap with it. And then swap back. Alright, so there's someone up
It's a workbench.
top. Yeah, I don't know why you're using it.
I don't know.
You should get out of that immediately. Is there anyone else down here? There was definitely someone else down here earlier.
I think they went further into the compound.
Alright, and there's someone up on the roof of here. Up there. Yeah.
No one above us. A part.
Aboard.
Just aboard.
So,
I think there's a lot of ways around this place.
yeah, so I wonder if you kill the person up top, if it'll be cleared then.
Where are they at now?
There's someone down below, isn't there? So there's that person up there. And is that... No, it's just a bright spot on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if attempting to shoot them is a great idea, because if they have the helmet, you're not going to get an instant kill. I mean, you might, but it's not as easy. There's a ladder there.
Yeah, so maybe when they go in there, I can run up to the ladder, climb up, and be waiting for them to come out onto the balcony.
Yeah, just make sure there's no one else out here who's going to see you. There you go.
Come on, grab it. That was awesome.
Alright, so there's still apparently people around. Judging by the music.
Well, it's probably this whole compound.
Oh, he had a
there's
baton.
Yeah.
It's not as good as your crowbar, but he had one. Damn, look at your full on rifle ammo. Look at you.
That makes me better than most people.
Does it?
Yes. Worth making a Molotov?
The melee upgrade maybe. And maybe some arrow. Well, no, it'd be a waste of an arrow if you made arrows.
Yeah. Or lose another one. Be good to make an arrow.
After you loose another one.
Yep.
Oh, you could have also just come up under here and gone up this way to get him. I guess.
I guess.
Oop, just tap the mic there. Yes, that's clearly out of bounds, so I don't think you have to worry about that at all.
Yeah. Down in here. Ooh. An axe after I just... Oh well.
Well, you have more uses on the crowbar.
Full on shotgun ammo.
They are giving you so much ammo, dude.
I guess they weren't expecting, like... Ooh, some arrows.
Glad you didn't make arrows.
Yeah. It's like they're expecting me to totally screw up that killing those first people. Like,
Yeah,
get caught.
maybe.
Because I was like so close so many times.
Yeah. So is there anything we want to use the workbench for then? Because it seems like we're pretty clear out here. Like there was definitely someone like who walked around in the field behind you that was unaccounted for, right?
Maybe. We were looking for...
It's like
what?
stability is the only thing that's left on anything, right? And draw speed on the bow, probably. Let's say draw speed on the
but
bow.
we can't afford it.
Yeah, we need another 14 parts. Well, alright then. I guess we go into the house now?
After I get more rifle ammo. Parts that I just pick up. Pills. 45. Still not enough parts.
Can we sense anyone yet? Inside the house? Or anything? Which is the way to continue? I guess to the through that gate
Probably
back there?
through-
What do you think through the house?
Trading card this way.
Spark Thug. We'll look at that later.
Alright. Oh, because I'm in the middle of a combat.
Yeah.
So it's not letting me look at it.
I don't know, that looks pretty continue-y there.
I think either one will probably continue.
Yeah. There's a window you could climb in out here too, I think.
It probably just takes me into that same room that I was looking in.
Wait, is that... I can't tell if it's just...
That gate's locked anyway.
Oh, it is... Okay, I couldn't tell if it was like an open...
Oh, it looked like it. Yeah, I don't think... I think I have to continue through here.
Kind of annoying that they would continue this as a combat zone, then you've apparently cleared everyone. Well, before you move through there, that's probably a good place to call it for this episode.
Yeah, probably.
So, look at you, Nolan. You did another session all by yourself.
Yay!
So, yeah, I guess this is going on longer than we expected to after leaving Seattle. But we're probably right there. I know I said it last time, but it's like we're like right there, right? We have to be.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, maybe next episode will be the thrilling conclusion. Maybe. The pacing of this felt weird after leaving Seattle.
Yeah.
So, who knows? If you're confused as to what's going on and why we're talking about having left Seattle, go watch the rest of the series. It's like episode 20 or something.
Check inside these Pelican cases for some awesome weapons or something.
Yeah, or camera equipment. But
Knowing these guys is probably weapons.
yeah, probably. But yeah. So anyway, I guess that'll do it for this episode. So until next time, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Toodles.